Chainlink is setting up to do something absolutely spectacular, and in this video we are going to be sharing with you guys why we believe Chainlink is about to moon. Quite literally, we are going to be taking a look at this from a technical point of view. We're going to be recapping on our price prediction that we gave for Chainlink. Things have been getting followed pretty perfectly in regards to the technical roadmap that we set out for it. And actually, Chainlink right now has found support after taking a key level of significance and is likely going to bounce off it with some pretty serious momentum. Not only are we going to be looking at the Chainlink USD chart, we're also going to be looking at Chainlink versus Bitcoin and Chainlink dominance, which are also setting up for a pretty explosive move for Chainlink in regards to its share of the overall market, which aligns with the Chainlink USD chart. And we're also going to be looking at the total 2, which is a chart we see nobody talking about that we believe could be heading right now. It's currently at $1.1 trillion all the way to 3.7, which would make the total 2, everything excluding Bitcoin, larger than the entire cryptocurrency market cap back at the height of 2021. What I want to do, though, to start things off is talk about fundamentally why Chainlink is such an amazing play. Now, we know that the crypto space right now is abuzz with this kind of term of RWAs, real world assets. Obviously, Larry Fink spawned all this in regards to talking about he believes the future of markets is the tokenization of them. And he gave a number of reasons why this is beneficial. And Chainlink is going to be an absolutely integral part of that from a number of different points of view. So first of all, if you understand what Chainlink is and what it was initially designed to be, it was designed to utilize a distributed ledger to provide data feeds, price feeds, an oracle. Think about an oracle as somewhere you go to get knowledge. That is essentially what Chainlink is. And Chainlink virtually enabled DeFi summer that we had back in 2020. Because without Chainlink, you wouldn't have been able to offer DeFi because you couldn't have come up with a reliable solution to tracking the prices of these various instruments, crypto assets, or whatever they may be, and thus trigger smart contracts as a result of what the Oracle was giving you. You know, you need a reliable solution. Chainlink figured out a way of essentially, through a distributed ledger, optimizing and providing an Oracle, a price feed, a data feed, to the cryptocurrency space that was kind of wall gardened off from outside information. It kind of solved that problem. And actually, this is a problem that is going to be of degrees of magnitude more when we talk about the tokenization of real world assets. How are you going to ensure that the prices of those real world assets, when implemented in a kind of tokenized system, are reliable, are assured? And actually, Chainlink is going to be the enabler of the kind of inner workings of the tokenization of everything. That is what their Oracle solution is going to provide. We already see them working with some of the largest banks in the entire world. And on top of that, Chainlink, of course, have CCIP, which is their interoperable solution, also utilizing their distributed ledger, that is going to enable this space to be connected. The internet at one point was fragmented in much the same way the cryptocurrency space currently is, and Chainlink have come up with a solution with their CCIP. So Chainlink is a standard when it comes to the cryptocurrency space. It is going to enable the tokenization of everything and the interoperability and kind of internet of value. This is something we are very, very excited about. Before we dive over to the price, what I want to do is actually play a clip of Sergey talking about what he believes is to come in regards to the future of tokenization. And then we're going to be diving into the juicy price section. Of course, we'll be recapping on our price prediction and looking at Chainlink from a number of different points of view, all pointing to the same direction. When it walks and talks and quacks like a duck, it's a duck.
In terms of tokenization, what I see next, I think there's really two categories, and it partly depends on the firm's appetite for doing new things versus existing categories of assets that they are very well known and entrenched in. Sometimes firms even do both. The new things are new categories of assets which have not already been packaged and wrapped within the current asset management landscape. So these are things like carbon credits, which as an asset class recently emerged. Real estate is a good example where there's still a lot of packaging that can happen. Tokenizing private equity is a good example. That's not a commonly, tradable, transferable product. These are kind of examples at the edges of the asset management industry that could be big, big booming markets if only they became more transferable, portable, easier to access, more fractionally ownable, all these types of properties. And then you have the core asset management business, which is the treasuries, the bonds, the portfolios of certain blue chip stocks and other things, and packaging those into a tokenized form, basically to create a superior collateral, a more efficient form of collateral, a more easily transferable form of collateral, a more reusable for various purposes form of collateral. Those are the two groups.
So I thought that was a really interesting clip of Sergey talking about the future of tokenization. Remember, Chainlink is going to play a staple role in the facilitation of all of this. It's one of the safest bets, in my opinion, in the crypto space. I hesitate to use the word safe when it comes to crypto. Remember, crypto is risky. It's something I am all in on and always have been, hence the name of the channel. And I think some people maybe, there's lots of new and shiny things coming up when we're talking about real world assets. But people forget about Chainlink and forget about the role that it's going to play. Let's dive over to the price action that is also confirming what we've just fundamentally looked at in regards to something huge about to take place for Chainlink. And we are, of course, talking about the price going up. So you guys know that we gave a price prediction a while ago, before we had even started really forming this right shoulder. And we said Chainlink is likely going to set up an inverse head and shoulders pattern that is going to give us that $64 price prediction. That's very likely it's going to go above and beyond this. But this is something technically concrete that we have that is going to see Chainlink going to new all-time highs. And why am I saying something huge is coming? Well, after you broke this key level of significance, this neckline, you've came back and you've retested it. And look at where you've found support perfectly. You're about to see an explosive move towards this target, a march towards this target, now that you have found support. It's, in my opinion, a matter of when, not if. It might take a little bit of time. But ultimately, it's going to find its feet just like it already has done. Look at where those wicks are coming in at this key level of significance that is going to drive Chainlink's price to our $64 price prediction. Now, people still doubt technical analysis. They still doubt the technical analysis we do on this channel. Stay tuned. Become a subscriber. We have last year got so many stocks right, so many cryptos right. And now we're looking to do the same thing again this year. And we're getting a lot of confirmation, a lot of positive market feedback in regards to some of the technical patterns we're identifying and the direction that they're going in and how they're really respecting the technical roadmaps that we set out for them. So Chainlink is, in my opinion, destined to this inverse head and shoulders target of $64.40. It's not just the Chainlink versus US dollar chart that has me bullish. It's also the Chainlink BTC chart, which I think is also in a version of an inverse head and shoulders that is going to see Chainlink gain ground against Bitcoin. It's not just Chainlink against BTC, it's also Chainlink in regards to dominance. So it's overall market share. We see Chainlink going from 0.5% to 2% of the overall cryptocurrency market, which confirms a lot of what we're looking at in regards to the Chainlink USD chart. And to kind of couple all that up, let's take a look at this chart that nobody is talking about. This is the total cryptocurrency market, excluding Bitcoin. And we now believe this is likely, we were looking at this key interaction here, and that this was going to pull back, form a right shoulder, and essentially potentially take the entire cryptocurrency market cap, excluding Bitcoin, to $3.7 trillion. Remember, the cryptocurrency market cap back at the height of 2021 only touched $3 trillion. So you can imagine the overall space is probably at $5+ trillion at this point, and I do think it goes above and beyond that. So wherever we decide to look for Chainlink, there's a really bullish time ahead of it. This is just a beautiful, beautiful pattern that is being massively respected. We know what the fundamental driver in regards to the tokenization of everything and Chainlink's role is going to be in seeing these patterns get fulfilled. There's always a fundamental narrative that you are early to when you are a technical analyzer. It's why we champion technical analysis, because it works. If you don't think it works, I've got news for you. You're either doing it wrong or you're following the wrong individuals. We have made a career. We've made lots of money. We're doing that for an entire group of patrons at the moment that can all attest to the magic, you may call it, of technical analysis. And we will be opening the Patreon up very soon. There might be a few spots left. But that is largely all I've got for you. So we've covered Chainlink from a number of attack vectors. We've covered it from a sort of fundamental point of view and really expressed just the significance of Chainlink and the role that it's going to play in the tokenization of everything and the interoperability, the facilitating of the internet of value. And we're also taking a look at it from a technical point of view, which marries up with the fundamental reasons to be bullish. We're also technically bullish, and you have this kind of perfect synergy when you look at Chainlink as an asset. So that is really all I've got for you. I am not a financial advisor, and nothing that I say or do on this channel merits as financial advice. I am just a humble individual, a humble technical analyzer, traditional technical analyzer that is sharing his opinion on the cryptocurrency market and certain cryptocurrencies. We've been in this space for a long time. We've done very well out of it. Chainlink was one of my leading positions back in the prior bull market, having accumulated in 2018-19, and I believe it's going to shine once again. Guys, that's all I've got for you in this video. If you've enjoyed the content, like, appreciate it, so as a comment, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next.